Start the fuck.
Okay, I think we're live again.
Не, погоди. Wait 1 minute. And I'll tell you, and you can start. Not yet. Not yet. No. That.
Hi guys, you're live with Panzar Studios in Queen Bee as we try to do it weekly. It's Tuesday here in Moscow and it's an incredible 30 degrees after our snow last 2 weeks ago. And I cycled to work. This is why I'm not wearing my Panzer t-shirt today, because I forgot it. So if you're watching this, it's probably because you want to know who won those 1,000 crystals from the random prize draw of the tournament teams for 2 weeks in a row. And we will be telling you that. Now, just to make it clear before we get into this random crystal prize draw, that there were two, so there's spring tournament final round. We'll be drawing that, and we will be drawing the first round of Mayhem tournament. So there were in total, I believe, 9 teams up for the random crystal prize draw in the spring tournament. As you all know, the tournament grid crashed during the matches, so it was incredibly difficult to, in fact, figure out who had been disqualified or not. Now, I haven't seen any complaints on the forum, so this list seems to be correct. There are teams Nexus from Clan Euphoria, a Borg from Clan Zabiyam Bolub or Zabiyam Law, Progressive from Exclusive, Prince of Panzer from Légion de France, Oblivion from Clan Oblivion, Matryoshka from Clan Honesty, Legion from Kravavi Legion, and Heavy Cavalry from the Black Knights. We also had Lord of War by Zabiyam Bolub, but we did have to take them out because they have won 3 out of 4 random crystal prize draws. So we had to create a new rule which said that if you won 3, then you would have to forfeit 1 round in the random crystal prize draw, just to give you other guys a chance to win the crystals. From the Mayhem tournaments, we have 8 teams. They are Welcome to Hell from Rest in Peace, Red Moon, Gods of War, Poliftingu Zabiyam Bolub, Nemesis from Lunastra, Mortar Combat again from Lunastra, Heavy Cavalry, and Lord of War. So we'll be getting around to that in just a few seconds. Then we'll go on to talk about the massive topic of the end of last week and the beginning of this week, the connection problems. So this hit our players in France, Germany, and the UK. Then we'll go on to talk about tournaments. I've already been messaged, I don't know how many times, asking if there will be a tournament this week. Yes, there will be a tournament. We're also working on another tournament which will start on the 29th of May. We'll also give you an update on patch 34 and tell you a bit about what's happening in the studios. So let's go straight, now that we've gone into it, to the random crystal prize draw, because we all want to know who's getting those 1,000 crystals. So here you have the lists. As you can see, they're all full. Ignore that deleted. That's information from our table, which doesn't make any sense to anybody who doesn't know our system. So there we have, as you can see on the left, we have Spring Tournament Round 4, and then we have Mayhem. As usual, we will be using random crystal, where is it? The random number generator, here we have it. So all we have to do on this is enter the minimal number, so the bottom number. On this table it's number 2, starts with Nexus, and ends with, okay, so we have Nexus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, I'm terribly bad at maths. So we have from teams 2 to 10? Let me just check, I'm getting confused again. No, we don't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, from 2 to 9.
Explosion.
Explosion. Yes, it's a mind explosion. Okay, here we are. So, random number generator from 2 to 9. Who is going to get these 1,000 crystals? And it is Team 7, which is Matryoshka from Clan Honesty. Congratulations, guys. You're going to be getting your 1,000 crystals if you email me at community_EU@panzar.com. I'll write it on the forum, but by now you should have figured out how it works. And finally, Mayhem. So we have team number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this time it will be 2 to 8. And let's see who's going to get these 1,000 crystals. It's number 5, which is 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is Nemesis Lunastra. I think it's the first time Lunastra is getting crystals as Honesty. So congratulations, guys. Again, email me to get your crystals. I'm not saying team members email me, because you all email me. I will only answer the team captain. So stop asking me for crystals if you don't have them. Most likely I did not get an email from your team captain. So team captains, email me today. If you don't email me today, you won't have the crystals today. It's that simple. So what else is happening at Panzer at the moment? So we're going to be reorganizing Mayhem. So it's going to be Mayhem version 2. It's going to be running until the end of May. Same crystal prize structure. So again, it's 4,000 for the winners, 3,000 for second place, 2,500 for third and fourth. As you know, if you're in one of those top 4 teams, those crystals will seriously support your investment into premium or whatever you want to do with that. So obviously get signed up. We'll open the registrations in about 2 hours. They will be open until Thursday at 4 o'clock European time. So you have to go and register before then, and then the tournament as usual will start at 8 p.m. Everything's very stable, everything's very normal as usual. Again, if you re-roll, we overlooked this during Mayhem 1 because of the issues with the connection. Now, this time we will not be accepting any re-rolls. The only reason we did it last time is because some of our players couldn't get online. So again, keep it clean. Your players are in one team. They can't change between teams, even within one clan. So don't do it. If not, you get kicked out, and you don't win. You don't get the chance to win those 1,000 crystals like Matryoshka from Honesty and Nemesis from Lunastra did today. And we also have another brand new tournament coming up. It is tournament 666, and this tournament will be running for players of level 10 to 20. It will happen in a 6-player versus 6-player format. With the crystals, we have them written down somewhere. Obviously, it's less than our top players because it's a bit easier and it's not the same level, but the crystals will definitely be worth it. All the information is coming this week, so keep an eye on our website. If you're on Steam, keep an eye on what's happening on the Steam discussion forum, also on the announcements. And all the information and debate will obviously be on our forum as usual. So when are we getting patched?
PANZAR!
That was Anatas. He writes very intelligent posts and he's very helpful on Steam. Doesn't really do anything on the forum. And I have no words to describe him. We don't have any classes in Panzar which could be anything like him. If I were to compare him to anything, he would be more like Smeagol. Some form of strange creature with see-through skin, shows his teeth a lot, and eats raw fish. Thank you, Anatas. So, that pretty summarizes what's happening with patch 34. Panzar! So, we're waiting for the guys to finish testing the script. And realistically, we can't give you an exact date for the moment, because if one of those scripts doesn't work, the game won't work, or there'll be serious glitches. So we're keeping an eye on that. We'll see how it's going. At the same time, the guys are working on the new PvE map. I've caught a glimpse of it, and if you're lucky, within the coming weeks, you'll also get to preview what a map looks like before we actually publish it. We're also working on a series of sort of Panzar Studio, Panzar Game news. The next article that will be coming will be about our writer. Did you know that Panzar has a writer? Yes, indeed. Our ideas do not just come out of thin air. They don't. No matter how many interruptions we have from the office orcs. They don't just appear. We have some... every person in Panzar has a job, and we have a writer. And his job is to create the whole story behind the game. He's been doing this for years now. And it may not come as a surprise to you to know that he has actually published quite a few books about the history of Panzar. Unfortunately, they're not available in English at the moment, but he has just recently received the first copy of his new book. So we will be meeting Dima, our dark and quiet writer. You will get a glimpse into the history of Panzar, why Tsar is so angry, and why the dwarves are so small. So that's pretty much it for this live stream. As I've said, TeamSpeak, my TeamSpeak is currently offline without any plans to renew it. So I'm very sorry, but I'm pretty sure there's lots of TeamSpeaks out there. So if not, you can always use our voice chat in-game. And there's also battle chat, of course. And I nearly forgot what you all want to know. What happened last week, Wednesday at lunchtime? Players from 3 countries experienced connection problems. When we say connection problems, we mean that they opened their launcher and the launcher was charging but wasn't actually charging anything. It was blocked. We had our system administrator, also called Sai, an unpronounceable Russian name, working on this from Wednesday all through the weekend. By Saturday and Sunday, he had got it sorted with Germany and France. And finally today we got confirmation that in fact the UK was also back up and working. Now it seems as though what happened was in fact an upstream provider flooded our data center with too much protocol something on Wednesday, on the night from the 13th, on Tuesday night basically, and this created issues within the data center which took a certain amount of time to fix. They have now modified, tweaked some hardware in the data center, and everything is now back up and working. There's talk of compensation. The discussion that's currently going on here in the office is how do we compensate, because we have no way at the moment of with using the system of locating all those players who have been affected. There's no physical way for us to do this right now. So it's quite a complex question, and we understand that you have been completely affected, and it's an ongoing debate within the publishing office right now how we are going to fix this for you, what we can give back to the community to make it okay. So give us a few days until we come up with another fabulous and stunning idea, as we always do at Panzar. In the meantime, keep in the game, keep playing. Get your team sorted for the Mayhem tournament this Thursday. Start collecting players from level 10 to 20 for the 666 tournament, which will be running for 3 weeks, we believe. And there will be premium on offer for the top, most consistent team of these 3 tournaments. Until next week, then, when we will do another live stream to discover who won the random crystal prize draw of Mayhem Tournament 2. I will see you in the game with my character Queen Bee, or one of my secret characters. I will continue to ban those who flame and insult the other players. And I will be present on the forum in Steam on the website, posting all the latest news from Panzar Studios. So today it is Tuesday. This is Queen Bee in Moscow. I wish you a great afternoon of gaming, and I'll talk to you on the forum.